everyone, how's it going? Christina here. Hope you're all doing well and welcome back to another video. As we all know, on the 15th of September, which was last Sunday, KRC20 smart contracts were relaunched for KASPA. It was an extremely exciting day for those of you who tuned in to watch and kind of, read all the tweets and see what was happening. They had a very smooth process from what I was reading. I tried to kind of tune in periodically throughout the day on Sunday and also beyond. So today I kind of want to just look at the chart a little more in depth for the past week to just kind of see maybe how smart contracts have affected the price. We really kind of have stayed in this 16, 17 cent range, but I do still want to go over the chart a little bit. Something else exciting is we now have under the KASPA umbrella. I'm trying to think of the best way to explain these, and I know all of you have already been reading about them in the news, but we now have meme tokens under the KASPA umbrella. So they are KASPA tokens, but they're meme tokens. And I'm definitely going to be doing some coverage on those because I think they're, going to be a really great and fun investment to possibly add to your portfolio. So they are KASPA tokens, but they're now smaller meme tokens that are under the KASPA umbrella. So they're KASPA, but they are their own tokens and they're meme tokens. So the first one I think I'm probably going to introduce probably sometime next week. Stay tuned for it. Is Nacho. I think that one is kind of the most prominent and popular right now. So that's probably going to be the first one I'm going to cover. But it's very exciting because KASPA is not a meme coin, but to now have these smaller tokens in the KASPA umbrella just kind of shows you how big KASPA is becoming, and it's really kind of taking over the crypto market in a big way. So that's very exciting. So stay tuned for that. Before we hop into the chart here for KASPA, I do just want to make note of the community sentiment up here. 89% of investors are bullish on KASPA and 11% are bearish. So that doesn't surprise me. In fact, I'm not surprised that this is in the 90% category. I'm actually surprised to see 89%. I thought that would be a little bit higher because KASPA is literally one of the best cryptos you could be investing in right now. Better than Bitcoin, better than Ethereum, and better than any meme coin. So, but yeah, so 89% bullish, 11% bearish. Let's go into the chart. I'm more interested in the 7-day view because this is starting like right before smart contracts were relaunched. So we're looking at September 13th. We had a price of 16 cents and then up to 17. For the past week, we had an all-time high of almost 18 cents. It was at 17.97. And we see a little bit of a drop here on the 15th, just slightly down to 17.23. And actually, on the 15th, it went down to about 16.79. Back up again on Monday, the 16th to 17, back down to 16.52. And it's just kind of been this volatile up and down kind of scenario going on since the 15th, but this just kind of shows me that KASPA is really trying to kind of poke its head up out of the water again. I think it's safe to say we're probably over the 15-cent mark. And I'm going to do some readjusting in terms of my outlook for 2024 and into 2025 for KASPA. I think this is a coin that's going to do, obviously, it's going to do well this bull cycle, but I think it's going to be a slow hike. I don't think it's necessarily just going to like shoot up to like 20, 25 cents or shoot up to 15 cents and then we're over that hump. I think it's going to be a slow, steady increase on this. I know originally my price prediction was 20 cents for September. I still think hopefully by the end of September or perhaps beginning of October, maybe mid-October latest, we could see this at 20 cents. That is a little bit behind to the price prediction I originally gave, which was 20 cents for September, most likely 40 cents for October, and then a climb to $1 by the end of the year. I think KASPA could hit $1 probably end of December into early January of 2025. And then I think when we see it really get into the $5 range, $7 range, over a dollar is going to be all of 2025. So I think by the end of 2025, we will see this at well over a dollar. Some people are saying $10. I think $10 is definitely possible. If we could get some, major exchange listings, I think that's what's going to kind of drive it to $10. I think if it were to go to $10, but I think $5 to $7 for sure on this. But that, again, that's not going to be until towards the end of 2025. So my price predictions on this, like they haven't changed. It's just, you know, as as market conditions happen, you have to adjust. We can't predict a market crash. We can't predict what's going on with the market to a T. We can only just give like rough predictions. None of it is ever written in stone. These are all probabilities of what could happen. So when things happen, like a market crash, or when positive things happen, like smart contracts being relaunched, we have to you know, kind of revisit our outlook and kind of edit it a little bit. I guess that's the best way to say it. My numbers aren't changing. It's just my timestamps, I think, on the numbers are changing slightly. And the only thing I have to say is I just think we have some slight delays. Okay. Whereas, September, I was saying 20 cents before. Well, it's possible in the next 10 days it could hit 20 cents, but I'm thinking more beginning of October, mid-October for that. And that's just because we had a major market crash. So now we have to kind of revisit the original outlook and map and just kind of redo it a little bit, and I just think there's going to be some slight delays. I don't think it's going to be any less than what I originally thought in my original price prediction. Still think it's going to hit $5 to $7 in 2025 easy. I just think it's going to be a slow hike up until that, and I think we just have to have some patience. So big things are coming for this. I've always said that. I still think that this is one of the best cryptos to be opting into right now. I just think with market conditions, we have to be realistic. I'm not going to sit here and give you a false price prediction and then it's not going to come true. My channel and my personality is all about honesty and integrity, and I give realistic predictions. So if we have something like a market crash, I'm going to pay attention to that and I'm going to adjust what I tell you guys because I want you guys to have the truth and not some idealized prediction and plan. So I hope you guys could respect that. And I know some people get frustrated if I give a different timestamp than what I said before, but it's impossible to stay 100% consistent in these kinds of market conditions. So I just wanted to say that. In terms of exchanges, what can I say? I mean, KASPA is doing amazing. We've got 58 exchange listings, and it is on Kraken's roadmap. So I think Kraken definitely might be the next tier one to kind of list this. The reason I say next is because it is already on Uphold. And as I always say, I know not everyone thinks that Uphold is a tier one, but it technically is. So it's not, it is, but it isn't. But it is available on Uphold, KASPA. I've said that many times, but I think the next or first tier one, official tier one exchange is probably going to be Kraken. Then from there, maybe a Gemini or Binance listing. And if it hits Robinhood or Coinbase, which is in the far, far, far future if that were to happen, like way in the future. If that were to happen, then yeah, we could see this price going to 30 bucks, 40 bucks, easy. But that's not to come for a very long time if that were to happen. I just want to make note of a tweet here. This guy's name is Michael Sutton, and I thought he did a really great job collecting and covering some of the data from the relaunch of smart contracts. So I'm just going to read this tweet to you here, and then I just want to show you the chart. As a curious observer of the anticipated KRC20 load on KASPA's mainnet, I prepared a meme pool stats collector by customizing. Is that meme pool or mempool? Mempool stats collector by customizing my local node. Although more data could have been collected with finer granularity, this is what I managed to compile just a few minutes before the launch on September 15th. In any case, I thought I'd share some of the raw data here as well. Full links to my code and a Jupyter notebook with self-contained data will be provided below. The first two figures offer an overview of the processing throughput, with the first showing the average number of transactions per block. So I'm not going to go too in depth here, but it'll just kind of show you. So this is how many transactions per block. And I remember reading a tweet, not from him, but from someone else, that when it first launched, they were at 250 transactions per block, which is exactly what this reflects. And then down here is the time since the launch. So this is like right at the launch, and it was totally steady at 250 contract or transactions, sorry, and then it went down a little bit to like 100, 200, 150, 100 in this range. But this was like way into the launch. And then it went down a little bit, and then now it's kind of in this it's been in this 50 range. That to me, like for a brand new, not a brand new launch, but a relaunch and something that's kind of new to the system and new to the project, I think that's a really great looking chart. I mean, look how long they were managed to keep 250 transactions per block. I mean, they kept that going for a really long time, and it wasn't just a dip down, it was a gradual decrease. And now it's at 50, which is still not bad. So, but this is amazing though, to have 250 transactions per block like that. That is absolutely incredible. So I shout out to this guy. I'm following him. I like his stuff a lot. Michael Sutton is his name. So I just wanted to share that tweet with you. He did a really good job at kind of compiling that data. But yeah, so that's my outlook right now on KASPA. I'll keep you posted as I always do, especially in terms of price. We're probably going to see it at 17 cents sometime throughout today. And then it's probably going to go back down a little bit to 16 and then back up again to 17. Once it gets to 18, 19 cents, then I think we're definitely over the 16, 17 hump, and we could see it slowly rise up to 20 and then probably a little over 20 cents, but that's probably going to be more October. So, yeah, so keep packing your bags. 16 cents, 17 cents. Anything below 20 cents is still super, super cheap. So yeah, just keep packing your bags on this. You cannot have enough Caspa. Just a few things before I end the video as well. Social media links, as I always say, are in the description section. Instagram, X, Discord server. I've got a monthly membership going on for $3.99. And I also have some exciting news regarding my merch store. In addition to all the merch that I have on the store, I'm going to be featuring in the near future wall art, crypto themed wall art. So it's going to be really exciting. I already have some designs going. You'll be able to get it in different size posters. And it's just going to be a fun addition to the merch that I already have on the store. So stay tuned for that. And of course, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It is so, so appreciated. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks, guys.